What's going on YouTube? It's Mike here. Today guys, in this video for this week's tweak of the week, I'm going to be reviewing a new tweak called ClassicLockScreen. So how's it going everybody? My name is Mike Cronin from Mike's iOS Help, and today guys, in this week's episode of Tweak of the Week, I'm going to be reviewing a brand new tweak called ClassicLockScreen. Now, if you're like me and love the old look and style of iOS 6 prior to Apple's new iOS 7 this year, you are definitely going to like this tweak. Basically, this completely mimics iOS 6's lock screen, and as you can see, just looking at it, does a very, very good job. So I'm just going to go here and show you how it works. Simply slide to unlock, and if you have a passcode on, kind of like me for example, you could see here that it has the same iOS 6 look. It actually is perfect, as a matter of fact, and as you can see here, it just goes right to my iOS 7 home screen, and this is on an iPhone 5s. There's no joke, this really is on iOS 7, I kid you not. Can you believe that they've been able to replicate the iOS 6 lock screen that well? So this was actually in the works in beta for a very long time by a developer called Coolstar. He's been working on it for months now, and finally just a few days ago he released it. And I will say it is working out very, very well. You know, completely mimicking and replicating iOS 6's lock screen. It just gets us closer and closer to an entire iOS 6 option with, you know, winterboard themes and different tweaks that you can use to tweak up your iOS 7 system to make it look like iOS 6. We're getting closer and closer to having an almost exact replica of iOS 6 running on iOS 7. It's pretty cool. And the camera grabber does even work. It's just a little bit glitchy. Like I said, this is like one of the first versions of the actual classic lock screens, so it's not working perfectly yet. As you can see, my camera isn't working here at all, unfortunately. I could also activate Control Center still from Classic Lock Screen, and I can even access Notification Center as well. So there's really no worry to that at all, and believe it or not, they even got the music controls working. Now, I will say the music controls are probably the worst part in terms of glitches in Classic Lock Screen. I'm not even going to demonstrate them for you. That's how bad they are. And also, I don't know what music is going to come on as soon as I hit play. So, not even going to risk that. But as you can see, just the look of the actual controls, you know, they do work. The volume slider, you can see there, it pops up the little ringer thing. It is a little bit glitchy. And the buttons, I'll just say this right out here now. These three buttons on the top, play, rewind, and fast forward, do not work 99% of the time, I'm going to be honest with you. So there's a lot of fixing needed, but however, what I really like about this tweak is the concept and design, and finally having a release out to the public to actually go ahead and access Classic Lock Screen. Definitely like it a lot. Very, very cool. And I'd love to see more and more options and tweaks added as we go along, because like I said, the version that's currently out is not incredibly stable, so I definitely want to see Coolstar work on a lot more things. And if you go into settings, there even is a preference pane that's available, so you can kind of change up some of the basic settings with Classic Lock Screen. You know, there's not too many. As I said before, this is practically still, I want to call this beta, to be honest with you. I would not call this a final version based on all the glitches that I've actually been experiencing, but it's definitely worth a try. It's 99 cents in Cydia. I went ahead and bought it, so I definitely recommend it to you guys. Again, like if you love the iOS 6 cool old look and you don't like the iOS 7 lock screen, which I was never a huge fan of to begin with, so definitely go ahead and go into Cydia, and for 99 cents, grab it. It's worth it. So there you go, guys. That is Classic Lock Screen for this week's Tweak of the Week. If you guys like this tweak, please leave some comments down below on your thoughts. Of course, rate, give this video a thumbs up, and click the subscribe button below. And I'll see you guys in the next Tweak of the Week next week.